Hey folks, Harley Day Rider here, back at you once again, your good old friend HDR. Out here once again on the Road Glide Ultra. And I'm back at one of my favorite parks, Raccoon State Park. And today there is going to be a couple curse words, not bad ones, but I'm just throwing it out there for you. And letting you know that that was nice. The husband and the wife both waved. Letting you know that, if you want to end this video now, just click it off, okay? Just move on. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about a lot of bikes out here. Everybody got the same idea I had. Hey, man. There's a girl riding her own bike here in the back. And I don't know how you can talk about a dealer at times, especially when you're mad about something without a couple curse words. So if I throw them out there, there you go. Okay, well, let's move on. So everybody knows where I bought this motorcycle. But I got some problems now. And this has been on my chest all day. Well, for a few days. I can't even sleep over it. It's getting to the point where it's a pain in my ass, okay? So here it is. Websites for a new bike. Yes, I'm going to trade the motorcycle in. Yes, it's a 2018. Yes, I had it for 6 months. And yes, there's a problem with it. May not be a problem to you. There's a problem to me. The fairing, a couple of you pointed out, is crooked. It's cocked to the right. It's crooked. It should be dead on with those gauges. So here's the thing. So I got a hold of the sales manager, yes, the sales manager, through email. We were just emailing the other day, and just back and forth, just throwing some things around. I said, hey, what kind of numbers can you get me into on a 2019 Road Glide Ultra? And he said, oh, can I run your credit? I'm like, yeah, they have everything. I just bought this 6 months ago, right? It's a brand new motorcycle, brand new. So anyway, I'm going to back up a little bit from that. Here's the first part of this. So remember I took the bike in a few videos ago to get the clutch work done. The clutch is great. It works fantastic. I said, hey, the fairing is cocked or crooked to one side. The guy sits on, I was like, I don't see it. I said, you might be blind. You may be. Maybe you're blind and you can't see it. So anyway, he looks. Okay, well, I have one of my guys look at it. So I picked the bike back up and I said, oh, it looks pretty good. And he goes, yeah, we got it as good as we can get it. I said, wait a minute. So, on a $29,000 motorcycle, it's as good as you can get it. I want it perfect. I want it hands down perfect. And a lot of you out there might say, HDR, I'll ride that damn motorcycle. I don't care if that thing is crooked or not. And that's fine. You didn't pay the $29,000 for it. So here you go. So I told the guy, I said, well, how about if I just give you $12,000 for it since it's almost okay? Maybe that's what we need to do. So now we're jump fast forward. So now I'm going to buy a new motorcycle. Talk to Mrs. HDR. We've been in constant, we've been in fights about this. She said the worst thing you ever did, HDR, was buy a new damn motorcycle. You should have kept the one you had. It ran great. There was nothing wrong with it. So there's a word of advice I have for you. If you have a bike and you enjoy it and it's running good, don't ever trade it. Don't buy a new bike. Don't get caught up in it. Just ride the bike you have. Even the 2019 piece of, it's got an oil some problem. Oil blows out of the air cleaner. Well, there you go. So that brings me to this whole thing. So I'm talking to the sales manager who knows he sold me this bike 6 months ago. Not even 6 months. He sold me this motorcycle. Never once did, and I told him what was wrong. Never once did he say, HDR, man, we want to keep you as a valuable customer, or a valued customer. You bought 3 motorcycles here. We'd like to see you buy the 4th and the 5th and the 6th. Come down. I'll make sure my guys fix it. Like, nobody will tear that fairing apart. They want to go underneath and loosen the bolts and try to cock it to the side. No. Tear the fairing apart, fix it properly, and put it back together. And not only that, we found that the screws on the windshield are actually stripped. Not from me, from whoever put the crap together. Sometimes I think at Harley, they have, and I don't know, forget that part, but I don't know if like a 12-year-old kid is putting these things together with the drill gun and just screwing them and stripping those cocks out, those things out there, the little screw things. But So we can't even take it apart to fix it. It has to go to the dealer. Not to mention, this dealer knows and this salesman knows, I paid for 5 years extended warranty, folks. 5 years. I probably paid an extra $3,000 for that 5 years of extra warranty. Do they care? No. So anyway, I woke up this morning, had that heated discussion here with Mrs. HDR, and she said, you know you're going to do whatever you're going to do. Take it down there and trade it in. And I could have. All the paperwork was pretty much, all I got to do was go down there, sign the paperwork, pick up a new Road Glide Ultra or a Street Glide or a Back Glide or an Easy Rider or whatever the heck I wanted, and they would sell me a brand new bike. But what made me mad, what made me take a double take was, he never asked if, HDR, how can we keep you as a valued customer? Well, guess what? They're not getting any more of my $20,000 or my $30,000 for any more motorcycles. Folks, there is 20 dealers in a 100-mile radius from my house. And Harley-Davidson is who I finance through, be that good or bad. Harley-Davidson Finance is good at any of the dealers, not just theirs. So, you lost a customer. I mean, and it's sad because I really like them. They did a good job at selling me this bike, but they did a piss poor job at wanting to take care of it. And that's what's sad about it. I think, and I was thinking about this video on the way out here, and if you think it's too much of a rant, well, I'm sorry. I just got to tell you my thoughts about this because this has been on my chest, and you folks help me out. It gives me a way to voice my opinion. I think what hurt Harley-Davidson Motorcycle Company is having all these damn independent dealers across the nation. It should have been Harley dealers. The Harley company should own their Harley dealers, and then they can have guaranteed quality control over what they're telling you out there. When Bodine was getting pipes on, he went to a dealer and they said, "Oh, you're putting exhaust on. You got to buy a tuner." He went to 2 other dealers that said that's total bullshit. So there you go. I mean, come on. They just wanted to sell him a tuner. It's so stupid. But I know even car lots do that, right? Ford don't really own the dealers. I mean, everybody's independent dealers. I get it. But I think that's hurting their company. It's also hurting, what also hurts is if you get a bad dealer, hey, you get a bad dealer, there's a lot of other brands of motorcycles out there, folks. I rode that Yamaha, that Yamaha touring bike. I didn't love it, but hey, for $19,000, I can see me buying one. I mean, why wouldn't you? Mrs. HDR said, you know what? She said, tank Harley and go to Indian. She said, you know what? And I've sold a lot of Harley Davidsons for Harley. These videos help to produce and help to, promote the motorcycle brand. So, I don't know, Harley, you want me to sell Indians? I mean, we can go and start riding an Indian and selling Indian motorcycle. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, they don't give me any money. I'm not a direct sponsor for Harley Davidson, but just talking about how nice my bike is and how I like it and it's smooth, people go and buy them. Oh, well. Anyway, but I had to get all this off my chest. I'm very sorry that I had to bring it up. But, and I hope somebody there sees it. I mean, people watch these videos all over. Maybe somebody will see and be like, hey, whoa, dude, we'll help you. But they've never, well, they almost helped me. It's almost right. I mean, for $29,000, I want it right. And I was thinking that too, coming out. How Mrs. HR said I should have kept the other bike. And, in all reality, she's right. She's absolutely right. And I don't have buyer remorse. I don't give a crap about a motorcycle. But it gives me pause sometimes and second thought, like, do I want to take the bike out? Because now if the taillights in the back was a little bit left or right, I wouldn't notice. But it's right in front of me. It's like, is it bothering me that much? I don't care if I ride it or not. But their way of believing, if it's just okay, I could have bought, a rusty old piece of shit motorcycle, I could have got a 1995 Harley, for $3,000. But I chose to buy a brand new bike and promote it and show people the bike. But anyway, so a lot of you have been asking, HDR, when you putting pipes on? HDR, when you going to do some stuff to the bike? And the truth is, this is why I have not, and probably the only person that's connected to me close enough to know why is Bodine 52. and he's been a really good friend because he wouldn't let anybody know why. The truth is, why I have not worried about upgrading this bike or putting pipes on is I'm not going to have it that long. Unless I'm going to call a dealer tomorrow and I'm going to tell him you have a blank check to fix that fairing. Well, okay, maybe not quite a blank check because Mrs. HDR was really pissed about that this morning too. But if it takes them 3 or 4 hours to tear a fairing, I don't care. I'll pay the price. I want my motor. I love the motor. I do. I love this motorcycle. I love the way it rides. I shouldn't have to go and buy a brand new motorcycle and go back in debt again after already paying 6 months on this one. I just shouldn't have to do that. So, and I'm sure there's many other brands out there saying, hey, we'd love to get old Indian Day Rider, or Yamaha Day Rider down here. Never know. I don't think it'll happen. I mean, Indian could. I mean, who knows? Who knows, though? If you get a call from a dealer or something and say, hey, we want you to ride our bikes. Well, that's quite possible. All right, anyway, I'm here. Let's see. Anything coming? Oh. These pipes don't sound too bad. Yeah, they don't sound that bad. Anyhow. Alright, folks, thanks for watching this video, and I hope to get some respondents. Don't be too mad at me for voicing my opinions. Always, one thing I can say is be careful where you spend your money. Maybe get some people to review it and say, hey, how are you? How have you been treated here? Once you buy, do they tell you, like, kiss my ass? Thanks for your money, bye, ask around before you drop your money. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching this video. Sorry, there's a couple curse words in there. And, we'll talk to you next time. Harley Day Rider, Indian Day Rider, Yamaha Day Rider, Honda Day Rider. A lot of you have been thinking that. That's not true either. I mean, hey, you never know. We'll talk to you next time. We'll be down and out once again in lovely southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye-bye for now.